Good morning. Good morning, sports world. It's time for the morning coffee show with me, Bob LaGrasso from OddsJam TV, and the Sports Nuts. Woo! Oh, yeah. Don't you like starting off the morning like this, huh? Do you not like starting off the morning with a little coffee with me? Come on. You got to admit that you love it. Come on. You know you do. Hey, I'm going to just tell you right now, it's only time for one thing, folks, and that's coffee time. Let's have a sip and drink some good coffee. Don't forget, OddsJam. You need multiple sports books. Click the links below, folks. Click those links, would you? It's important. If you click those links, you sign up and you click those links below, take advantage of the best books in your state. You got to be in a lot of books to be profitable as a bettor. And don't forget about the OddsJam Partner Program. If you want to be a partner with OddsJam, you click the link below, share with your friends. You get 20% of all the revenue for those who sign up. You know, that is just an awesome deal. And also, don't forget about the 3 free bets. When you sign up for, go to oddsjam.com, sign up. You get 3 free profitable bets emailed to you daily. Okay? All right, so I've taken care of the business. Yes, and now it's time to talk about our little recap from yesterday. All right? As I get myself prepared here, hope you guys are having a great morning. I'm having a great morning. Let's start off with college basketball, where Arizona whips up on Stanford. Kansas avenges its loss against TCU, although only by 4 points. Houston dominates Temple. Illinois squeaks by Penn State. Ohio State takes care of business with Michigan State. And Iowa takes care of business with Michigan. Folks, did you know tomorrow night is Mike Krzyzewski's last home game? Are you going to be watching? I'm going to. Well, and exciting. By the way, don't forget to comment below on anything I talk about. I would like for you to comment on Mike Krzyzewski's last home game. I want to give a shout out to Michael Tennant. He's been making some comments, and we really appreciate it. Preston Burke. Preston says he loves 8 o'clock coffee. He thinks my music is terrific, loves the information, and he's now committed to being a pro gambler. Huh? How about that, folks? I made a conversion. Preston and Michael, we thank you very much. All right. As we're doing this recap, let's look at the NBA, where the Hawks, behind Trae Young's 39 points, took care of the Bulls, 130 to 124. Grizzlies, thank goodness I didn't bet them last night. Morant had a good game, but Tatum, who got, I guess he had 21 points in the fourth quarter. Boston 120 to 107 over the Grizzlies. The Heat, with Adebayo having a great game, come back, take care of business against the Nets, even though Kevin Durant had 31 points in his return. Pistons beat the Raptors by a couple. The Warriors having all kinds of problems right now. Luka with a big game, 41 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, almost a triple-double. Kings take care of the Spurs, and the Clippers beat the Lakers, which put us in good shape for a for a parlay that we'll talk about here in a bit, Randall and Steve. Oh, yeah, I'm not letting you off the hook. It's the morning show, and I'm coming after you, boys. All right, on to hockey, where the Penguins stopped the 5-game winning streak of the Tampa Bay Lightning 5-1. The Panthers didn't score enough. For me, they messed up my bet, 3-0 over the Senators. The Wild beat the Flyers 5-4. Capitals shut out the Hurricanes 4-0. Canucks beat the Islanders, but that hurt 4-3. Blackhawks beat the Oilers 4-3. That hurt. Canadians beat the Flames 5-4. That's a big upset there, and that was in overtime. Coyotes beat the Avalanche. Why didn't I jump on some of these upsets last night? And the Bruins beat the Golden Knights. And right now, where we're at in the Arnold Palmer, as it stands right now, at this moment, this is a live update. Billy Horschel at -8. He's through number 3 over Rory McIlroy, who is the leader coming into today. Here's a question. If you've watched Randall and Steve's golf show, does Rory McIlroy lead from wire to wire? Does that happen? And by the way, what about that John Rahm 10-inch missed putt yesterday? Amazing. All right. It's, you know what it's time for, don't you? It's time to have another sip. It's coffee time, man. Let's drink some coffee. That wasn't a bad recap, was it? Got to the point and where we were going and all that kind of stuff. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to Positive EV, and I'm going to share my screen. And we're going to look if there's anything out there that trips my trigger on this day. So here we go. Positive EV. So this one right here kind of trips my trigger. Anaheim and Vegas. It's at Anaheim. And this is on the total goals. And the number is 5.5. And over 5.5 is the play at -110 on Betway and DraftKings. And I am going to add that to, well, maybe I will, to my bet tracker. And I want to show you this bet tracker because the bet tracker is 100% free. Anything else I see out here? And the reason that I added that is a market width of, what is that, 16, and it's 2.5% play. So that's why I added it. Plus, it's a hockey game, and I'm known as Bob Lagrasso, a.k.a. Hockey Guy. Nothing in college basketball sticks out to me at this present point in time. This is a pretty big play here on the point spread, but we got a market with a 21, 4.53%. Campbell plus 2.5 against Gardner-Webb. You know what? Let's add it. Let's put it in there. Let's bet that today. We'll come back and make these bets later on. And let's look at the bet tracker really, really quick. And by the way, don't forget, click the links below. You, first of all, you've got to know this. This is really, really important. The more books you are in your state, the better off you are. The more profitable you can become as a sports bettor. It's really, really important to do that. Okay, so to the bet tracker. So as you can see right here, I've got Gardner-Webb in, and I've got this over on the Vegas and Anaheim game in. Those are both positive EV plays. Hello, Sarah. Again, good morning. Both positive EV plays. As you can see last night, you see those 4 losses. Those were all my hockey picks. You think I'm happy about that? Trust me, I'm not at all. Not at all. This is 100% free to use. You can keep track of your bets, and here you go. Shows you what your profit is. This number here needs to be over 50%. It's the beat the closing line value. This is my return on investment. I have pending bets, my profit by sport, by sports book, over time, by type, whether it was a positive EV or normal. I put more positive EV plays into my bet tracker than anything. So I think that's a really great thing. It's 100% free. You need to check it out, folks. It is fantastic. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen here. All right. So I hope you guys are having a good morning. I'm having a good morning, a little more coffee here. By the way, don't forget, I write my own music. So the music in the background that I put up, I write. And I wrote this one in particular because it's kind of upbeat. You know, get you up a little bit in the morning. All right, coffee. Cheers. All right, I got a few things to talk to you about. Randall and I yesterday did a March Madness preview. I like on YouTube. Go to the OddsJam channel and check that out. By the way, like our video here. Subscribe to OddsJam. We'd really appreciate it. We need all kinds of interaction that we can get, and I appreciate any comments that you give me. Randall and Steve do a PGA show. They do a good job with that. I'll give them kudos for that. Today at 2:30 Eastern Time, 1:30 Central Time, it is OddsJam TV with me. My other cohort in the Sports Nuts, Mike, who's my son, Randall, and Steve. And we're going to have a little battle today. Oh, yeah. I'm going to prepare these guys ahead of time because, you know, they were giving me all kinds of trouble yesterday. And guess what? I got tired of their stuff. We're doing a parlay every day. They're being ridiculous. And guess what Bob does? Bob goes ahead and says, you know what? I'm going to pick the whole parlay except for Mike's pick. And guess what? The parlay hit, baby. Who is your daddy now? That's what I'm saying, boys. I got a pick for you. If I'm going to pick the parlay every day, can we just call it Bob's parlay of the day or Bob and Mike's parlay of the day? Huh? Oh, yeah. Well, I know you guys are laughing. I'm sure that you are at this present point in time. Anyway, we're going to be talking on OddsJam TV, a little bit of college basketball and what have you. Check out that show. Like the video. Comment on OddsJam TV. Any of these videos. Matt Modi with some of his great stuff. He's doing some work with Parlay Doc now. Hey, let's get in there. We got a guy. Preston is now ready to be a pro gambler. We did that, guys. He's understanding what OddsJam can mean to his betting opportunities. You go to oddsjam.com for profitable betting opportunities. How was that for a diatribe? I'd like to ask you guys a question. How often do you play parlays? Are parlays something that is part of your regular betting habits? Or is it just something that and they pop it in, you know, and you decide, well, I'm going to try to take advantage of this 50% or 25%. And by the way, how are you on Odds Boost? Do you go after all of them? I know FanDuel has them. DraftKings has them. They all have them. Do you go after them and bet them a lot? Do you bet them every day? I was doing that for a while. I have got to be honest, I haven't been very profitable lately. I haven't been very profitable the last 2 days. I've been getting my butt kicked on college basketball live because my head has not been in the game. When you're betting, your head has got to be in the game. You got to know what you're doing. You got to pay attention, and you can't get distracted because those few seconds of distraction can cause you to miss a number, especially when you're betting live. Especially when you're betting live. And I live bet every single day. So, folks, this is my last show this week. We got the weekend coming up. There's more college basketball tournaments. Next week's going to be, you know, the big conferences. So we're gonna have some of the 64 field is going to be. We're going to know who they are. You know, big upset yesterday with Arkansas Little Rock over South Alabama. That one killed me. I don't know how I lost that, but I did. And you know what? It's been a great week. I hope you enjoy this on a daily basis. Coffee with Bob, sports talk. We have fun. Today, I just want to tell you what's going on here very, very quickly. If I can get my act together here. Let me get my act together here. I just very quickly, there's a couple of games that I want to go over in the schedule. Cleveland is at Philadelphia, kind of a big game in the NBA. Milwaukee is at Chicago. That's a huge game. Those two games I'm keeping an eye on. In the NHL tonight, Pittsburgh and Carolina, definitely a big game. LA at Columbus, believe it or not, that's a pretty big game. LA needs this game back, and Columbus at home, they score a lot of goals. And then Vegas at Anaheim. Vegas, after the loss last night, needing to come back. And don't forget, you got the Arnold Palmer Invitational all weekend long. I'll be doing my hockey bets daily. Don't forget OddsJam TV at 2:30 Eastern, 1:30 Central. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a battle. You need to be there. All right. I appreciate it. Thank you for enjoying your mornings with me this week. I'll see you next week. Have a great day. And you know what? There's only one thing to do, and that's have a good day. That's what we do. All right? Let's have a good day. Go back to work, whatever you're doing. Clean the house. Have a great day. Woo! Yeah.